Hello! Yesterday I shared a video of me rebleaching and re-dyeing my hair. You can tell it's fresh from the stained scalp. And since I had so many people ask about it, I wanted to tell you all the products that I used. Absolutely none of this is sponsored. I just get people asking about my hair a lot, so I wanted to make a video so you could have everything all in one place, because that's a lot easier than me responding to a whole bunch of comments across several different platforms. First of all, just for context, my hair currently goes from this nice green teal kind of color down to a blue. So I do have this nice teal blue ombre going on. So here's what I did. First of all, the sides, I shaved those down with no guard on them, usually about once every 2 weeks or so. Did not do that yesterday. This is just like a week or so of growth. So very first thing I had to do was rebleach my roots because I had about an inch of growth, which you can see at the beginning of the video I posted. So to bleach my hair, I used Wella Color Charm. We've got the cream developer at 20 volume and the powder lightener. Now, I am not a hairstylist, but I know that if you do anything higher than 20 volume directly on your scalp, it's not gonna feel so nice. And as per the directions, I do 1 part lightener and 2 parts developer. I leave it on my hair for the maximum allotted time, but that's because I know my hair. My hair is thick, my hair is very, very dark, and it takes a little longer to lift. Obviously, my hair is not going to be the same as everybody else's. This is just so that you know what I did with my hair. After the bleach was done processing, I went and rinsed all of that out, shampooed my hair, did a rough dry, and started coloring it. If I wanted to avoid this scalp staining here, usually I would put some Vaseline right across here, but I am often lazy and do not care because it's gonna fade away in a couple of days anyway. Regarding dyeing my hair, the bleach took a lot of the teal color out. You can see in that video just how light my hair was before I put the dye on, but keep in mind the ends here that look pretty blue, that's still blue on top of a really light teal. So this color is technically a mix of 2 colors. Results may vary, but the 2 colors I put on my hair are both Lime Crime Unicorn Hair. The teal is in Sea Witch and the blue is Mystic. Now I will say, this teal, if you like to change your hair color often, don't use it. This stuff, even after many, many washes, I still had teal in my hair. I wasn't trying to get rid of all of it though, so it didn't really matter that much. But if that matters to you, stay away from the Sea Witch. Now, Mystic, I don't know a whole lot about because this is the first time that I've used it. I do like the color, but you can pretty clearly see that that's not the color of the dye itself. Like this is very clearly a bluey teal now. So I have both of the sides of my head shaved, right? When I'm dyeing my hair, I section my hair out. Usually I'll start from the front and go to the back, and I'll do like little chunks like this at a time, little like 1-inch sections. What I wound up doing was putting Sea Witch on the top half and Mystic on the bottom half. And then I just kind of like blend the 2 of those together with my fingers, make sure everything's saturated and there's not like a harsh line in between the 2. And that's how I get that nice ombre effect. And repeat that process on all of the hairs. I let that sit for about an hour and I rinsed it out. And for those of you who suggested that I do a deep conditioning treatment, I did. This is the Lime Crime Unicorn Hair Hydrating Hair Mask. Now, I do not use this because I am a Lime Crime fangirl. The main reason why I use this is because if you use products that are all in the same line, they tend to play better together because they are all manufactured by the same company. So they know what goes into their products, and I've had good luck with this so far. And not only did I deep condition my hair, but after I washed all the dye out of my hair and did the deep conditioning treatment, I did a rough dry of my hair so that it was damp, not wet, and I gave myself a little trim so it looks nice and healthy. And for those of you who are freaking out about cutting your own hair, I literally trimmed this much off. And to trim my hair, I do more or less the same thing that I do when I'm dyeing it. So I section it out, I go row by row, and when my hair is wet, I come in and and I'll do that for each section, go through and make sure that they are more or less even. This is what I'd look like if I had bangs. And then I do that with the next section. Now keep in mind, my haircut, very forgiving. It doesn't really matter if some parts of it are not super, super even with the next, because it all kind of blends in together at the end of the day. So if you don't feel comfortable cutting your own hair, then yeah, have a professional do it. I've been doing this for the last 2 years or so, and I've been dyeing my hair for many years before that. And then finally, my hair is not naturally this straight. Surprise, surprise, there aren't very many straight things about me. So to get my hair to look like this, I use a blowout brush. This one is by Hot Tools, and I love it. It is very fast, it works very, very well. I am really happy with the results. The only downside of it is so loud, like so incredibly loud that when I use this thing, I put earplugs in because I am afraid of damaging my hearing. But as long as I have the earplugs, I'm good to go. And that is basically it. If y'all have any questions about any of the other products that I use or any other processes that I do, feel free to ask in the comments, but that is how I did my hair myself at home.